Doggett is recognized.
Well, thank you, Madam Secretary. As the chairman has indicated, your leadership in trying to prevent the global race to the bottom from those who would dodge their taxes is so very important. We know here that after agreeing to the global minimum tax agreement, Poland has come up with last-minute objections either for themselves or on behalf of someone that doesn't want to pay their taxes. Why is it in the interest of America that we lead instead of follow, that we go first regardless of what the polls say or what the European Union does?
This is an agreement that is very much in the U.S. national interest. It will enable us to reduce some of the burden of taxation that currently falls on workers and place it on corporations whose contributions relative to our size of our economy has diminished strongly over time. And the agreement contains strong protections. Once we adopt it, we can place sanctions on countries that don't go along with it. But I'm very encouraged that most major economies are moving forward in adopting it. The European Union, I believe, will adopt it soon. We've talked with Poland, and I'm very hopeful that Poland will soon decide that it's in their interest to agree to this. I've tried to explain to their senior leadership that it is not only in the U.S. interest, but also in Poland's interest to reduce the prevalence of tax shelters around the world, and it will help them compete better. Ireland, that was initially reticent to join, has come to that perspective. I think the same applies to Poland. Well, and for the United States, this will level the playing field. We're the only country in the world that currently has a minimum tax that we impose on the foreign income of our multinationals. We propose raising it, and the agreement would raise it somewhat, but our competitors have no such tax, and they will move from 0 to 15%. And that means that we will be leveling the playing field on behalf of U.S. companies.
So not only does this global minimum tax end some of the distortion in the current tax system that favors those who dodge their taxes versus those domestic businesses that are paying their taxes, not only does it benefit us in not having an incentive to export American jobs, but you're saying that it actually helps many multinationals because of the way their international competitors will be taxed. As to Pillar 1, which is not even yet, the negotiations are not even complete, as you were telling Mr. Brady, it's not a matter of just comparing the tax that you're working on, getting an agreement, with doing nothing. If we do nothing, won't many of our technology companies be exposed to multiple digital service taxes in other countries? And isn't it to their advantage, which I think most of them have recognized, to get an agreement on Pillar 1?
They do recognize it. They see that there is a global proliferation of digital service taxes and other source-based taxes, and this will bring, Pillar 1 will bring an end to that and provide them with an environment of tax certainty. And I believe most are in favor of our moving forward with this.
Thank you for your leadership.
Thank the gentleman. Let me